but because I'm going to leave it on there for now, so I'll just switch around. Austin's making up names for my tower. Right, here we go. The tower. So I've just put the ramp up there just to show where the entrance is on the front. And the roof's on. We've got the solar panels all wired up, so they're charging the battery in there. And where you can see around here, you can see through it, this side and this bit of the front, that side and around the back will be solid, so you won't see through that bit. So you'll only sort of see any sort of movement up there where I'll have the camera. That was just a piece of camo I got off of Facebook. Someone who had a gym used them for a theme once and then rolled them up and didn't use them again, so I got 2 rolls of it and that's just one roll. So yeah, it's pretty good. That's the pheasants making a racket over there. So Rick's put down his AstroTurf inside there, so we've got a nice AstroTurf floor. And there we go, we've got a roof. So I'll climb up in there if I can do it without falling over. And I've got the phone in the hand. Oh, I did it, that's alright then. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so we're looking out at the tower. And there we go, we've got some solar in here. So that's 13.5 volts at the moment. I think the sun's just starting to wane. At the moment I've got a battery there that has a USB and a 12 volt socket and everything built into it, so in like a box, so we can just charge phones straight from that. But there will be, I'm going to make a seat box around there with a lid on, because like I said, this would be solid and that would be solid. So yeah, so that's good. And obviously I've tidied the wiring up properly. Yeah, that will be done properly. Yeah. I just did it with what I had, but yeah, it's cool. Here we go. I can spy. That's what Austin was saying. Peter Purvey. I'm filming you talking.
I thought that was plenty heavy enough, you see.
Yeah, I'm really pleased. It's really good. Here I am in my tower. I've got a little chair here. So it'll do for now. Oh. Got the sun on me. Yeah. It's really good. It's turned out just like I drew it originally. I'll show you a picture of the drawing here now. Yeah, so that was my original drawing and it's very close to that. I didn't really draw it to scale. Yeah, it looks taller and thinner than it actually is, but yeah, it was always going to be this height and this width because that was the size of the post I had. So the posts are actually 8 foot on the 4 corners, 4x4s, and then I've used 3x3s for everything else because I had a load of them. So me and the to really go and buy with some CLS timber for the roof and the close board. So yeah, it's a really good little tower. I'm so chuffed with it. And we've got power now, we've got loads of power, so we can charge things down here, so that's good. Joe would be happy because he can charge his bricks and things up that he uses to run his DJ equipment. So, so there you go, Joe. You've got somewhere to charge things now. Especially if the weather's like this, it isn't going to use any of the battery up. It's just free energy. Right, I'm going to go in, get on with me tea, and I shall probably come back to you a bit later. Maybe we'll have a campfire in a bit. So see you in a bit, guys. Bye. Right, well, it's nice and cold, isn't it, Rick?
Oh, it's boiling hot.
On the evening.
So warm.
We've had our tea. Austin and Ellie's over there. And we got the campfire going. Yay. Our second campfire in a row, so that's good. Yeah, so we're just gonna have a little chat out here, wait for the fire to go down, and then we're probably gonna end up in Nina with a hot drink. So I think Rick wants to use up my hot chocolate probably. the last little bit of it, so there isn't much left. But, yeah, Stella's been very good. She found a squirrel earlier, so we've got to keep her on the lead at the moment because she knows where it is.
Squirrel.
Yeah, Rick will show you a picture of the squirrel.
Play with it. Play with it. Play with the squirrely.
Ready? Yeah. No. There we go. One
Look at
squirrel. Took that photo earlier. That's so cute.
Rick's in love.
Hey?
You're in love, aren't you, with the squirrel?
So gorgeous.
Very cute. It is very good. I think we all are.
Little thing I've ever seen.
Even Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beck's going over.
Oh.
So, very pleased with the tower. We had a good day.
That's the better one.
Oh, he's sleeping there, look.
That's a better one. How cool is that? That's just so unbelievably cute.
Definitely in love.
Yeah.
As you can see, I got my neon sign on over by Nina's,
Oh yeah.
which is visible from space apparently.
We got aircraft coming towards the field yesterday.
It's very good, very good. Yeah, it was quite warm most of today, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
took a couple of cold spells. But, yeah, it's gone off chilly now, so hopefully the sky will stay clear because I want to do some star lapse video. See if I can do one better than yesterday's, which was only 3 seconds. So I probably haven't bothered showing you that one yet.
Yeah.
I'll do another one tonight. Yeah.
Bat up there, look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got all the wildlife down here. Bats. I haven't seen a badger in here yet, actually. That'll be the next one.
Probably a good thing. Aren't they vicious?
Only if you approach them and threaten them.
Yeah, they hiss, they sort of growl and hiss at
Yeah,
you.
a bit like geese.
Oh right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to enjoy this fire for a bit longer. It's raring away. And Austin's feeding it for us. Is that the last of the wood over there?
I think it is, huh?
Yeah.
One left. Just
Ooh.
one big, massive chunk left. That's it.
Well, we'll put that last bit on and then wait for this to die down a bit and then we'll go and get a drink, I think. And warm up before we come out to do some star photography.
Yeah.
Yay. So I will talk to you probably before I go to bed. So I will see you guys soon. Bye. Hi guys, I said I'd get back to you just before I went to bed and I'm just about to go to bed now. So we've had a really good evening. We had the campfire, which I showed you, which was very nice. And then we came and had hot chocolate and crumpets with pineapple jam on in Nina. So yeah, that was really good. We also had a bit of a cinema thing going on. I had Nina's projector out up on the ceiling and stretched the screen that goes across the front of the bed. So yeah, that was really good too. But I'm quite tired now. It's what is the time? It's getting on for 1 AM I think. So I'm going to go to bed. And tomorrow's our last day. We go home tomorrow, so I'll be going home about dinner time. And that'll be it till the next time. So hopefully that won't be too far away. I hope not. Yeah, really enjoyed today. The tower, I'm so glad we got so much of it done. And it means a lot to me, sort of obviously, because I'm doing it in memory with Barney. And I'm sure he'd loved it. I kept picturing him sat up on the platform, led on that artificial grass, with his nose in his paws like that, just watching what we were doing like he used to. Oh, I miss him. Yeah, so that's it. So I'm going to go to bed now. I'm going to read my book that Rick bought me for my birthday. I'll try and read it down. Oh. There we go, A 1980s Childhood. So it's quite interesting actually. There's loads of stuff that was going on when I was born. Yeah, it just says about growing up in the 80s. When I was born in 1971, but obviously a lot of my growing up was done in the 80s. Yeah, tells you about Back to the Future and Big. Do you remember Big with Tom Hanks? That was a brilliant film, that. I need to watch that again soon actually. Dirty Dancing. Yeah, loads of the 80s was just brilliant. I love the 80s. I love everything about the 80s. Whenever I drive Joe up the wall, because whenever he comes to do a DJ set, I always ask him to do an 80s version. Yeah, I think he gets on his nerves because the 80s music was very varied, and yeah, the beats per minute on the songs changed drastically from one song to the other. And when you're trying to mix songs together, you need them at the same beat, really, and it's not impossible to do because Joe does it, but it's quite hard apparently. And next week on Saturday, it's my birthday on the Sunday. On Saturday it is Joe's going to do a DJ set for the 80s, 90s, yeah, that sort of thing. He's doing 80s and 90s, and just because he's done me an 80s set twice now, I think. So, but yeah, he's doing an 80s and 90s set, and that'll be on Saturday night, and I shall be in VR in Alt Space, enjoying that, making my avatar dance all over the place, I expect. So that should be good. So if any of you are on Alt Space, or if you've got VR, I think you can access VR from a PC as well. It's not the same experience, but you can access it, and you can have an avatar in the room with us dancing. You're probably doing it as Nightclub World, and yeah, it should be really good. So yeah, make sure you keep an eye on Joe's YouTube channel, and I'm sure he will say when he's doing something on there. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to bed and read a little bit of this, and get some sleep, and hopefully we'll do a couple more good things in the morning before we have to go home. I did bring all my catapult stuff, so we might get the catapult out. We'll see, and see if any of them are a good shot. I'm not terrible, but I'm not brilliant either, so it takes me a few misses and then I start getting them on target. So yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, that was a big yawn. Yeah, so I've left my camera out doing a star lapse, and the last time I looked at it was about 11:30, and it was still going, so that's good. So that should hopefully go for the night. Yeah, so hopefully if that does show anything good, I will put that now, and then you'll see us hopefully doing some catapults or something, or probably just sat around chatting, knowing us. We did do quite a bit of work today on the tower, and yeah, that was good. I couldn't have got the roof up there without the other two because it is quite heavy. By the time I put all the close boards on it and the solar panels, it was pretty heavy, so that's on there now anyway. Don't have to worry about that, it's not going anywhere. And I got the solar panels wired up, which is good. So yeah, we got all that done, and I've only got a few more things left to do on it, so that should be finished soon. Then I can start on the caravan. I'm going to actually renovate the caravan that's in the field. The inside is like half ripped out at the moment. It's like a bomb site in there. So I'm going to strip everything else out in there. Austin actually took the fire today. There was a little gas fire in there, which is exactly the same as the one he's got in Sammy. So so I said he could take, if you wanted to take it out, it'd save me a bit of work. Yeah, he could have that as a spare. So so that's what he did. Right, I'm just rambling now because I'm so tired and I need to get some sleep. So I will see you all in the morning. So take care, guys, and yeah, well, you'll see me in a couple of seconds anyway. here's the star lapse if it worked. So take care, guys. Bye. I know I said I'd see you in the morning, but I just want to show you my bed all set up and ready for me to jump in. So it's so cozy, that bed. I love it. Right, this really is good night. Night night. Morning guys, it's Sunday morning. It's the day we got to go home, unfortunately, but we've had such a good time. Just making me first cup of coffee, and I'll make some breakfast in a bit, but the bed's made, and I'm going to go and check my camera in a minute. It's about 9 o'clock I think, so yes. Right, I'm going to show you a little bit of around Nina, all the bits and pieces I've done. So this is my photo frame. I'll just put this down here. So it's made from, this is like door frame surround. I just had some in the shed, so it was already sort of shaped in the middle there. So I just got some of that. I got some plywood on the back and some batten in the middle. So you got the door frame, batten, and then some thin plywood. And yeah, basically just screwed it all together and painted it. And this is a hinge I 3D printed from Thingiverse. So yeah, it sort of comes out quite stiff, so it makes a perfect stand. So I've just super glued that on, and yeah, it works great. So that's the slot on the side where the iPad comes in. That Barney, look, bless him. Yeah, so if I just tip it, oh, sorry, there we go. So the iPad just sort of slides out the side like that, and yeah, pushes in. I love it. It's great for watching like films on and things, and yeah, for a slideshow and stuff. And it's done in the same paint I painted Nina out in. So yeah, I really like that. And I've got my little on air sign, which is 3D printed. I've just got that velcroed on there at the moment. There we go. So this is a little 3D print, just a box with the on air cutouts in there. And I've put a little LED light strip in there that goes to this USB. So yeah, it just sits on there and lights up. Yay! That was just a bit of fun. Got no real purpose really. I just fancied it. And also, I'll switch the camera around now. There we go. There's the hand solo that Dan bought me. But I've got the door pillar in case now, and I've got a little electric box. And I've stuck these 4 mirrors on, make it look a bit like a window. I love that. It's the front of it is actually just velcroed on, so I can just rip that off if I need to. So that's good. Can't remember if I showed you that. That's a blind that I bought the wrong size. So when that flips up there, I can drop that down and use it as an eBay photo background. It's good for sort of doing eBay photos and things on. And out here it's just nicer, quieter, sorry, to do it without the dogs and everything all getting in my way. I can't think if I've done anything else actually. The only things I've really got left to do to actually finish Nina this time is the door pillars at the back. I've still got the old beige carpet on, and the side door, that's still the old Nina, so I need to get the side door off and update that, so that'll be good. Oh yeah, also 3D printed a Ghostbusters 3D sign, which is a bit cool. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying the 3D printing actually. Like I said, it was in my cupboard for about a year. So well, no, not a year, maybe 6 to 8 months. Yeah, glad I started using it. It's really useful if you just need something. It's like we had to pick up a couple of stray dogs, and Jen left them in the middle of my van, and I've got like a window in the bulkhead in my little van, and one of the dogs managed to get through into the front, and it chewed all my handbrake cup.
So much so that the next morning when I went out, hang on a second, we got the whistle. There we go. Yeah, so much so that when I went to use the van in the morning, I couldn't, because I couldn't get the handbrake off because she crushed it. And so I've had to cut all the plastic away and get a screwdriver inside and sort of like push all the plastic back out again where she crushed it, and got it working again. And she'd actually chewed the little button off. So I 3D printed, my very first 3D print was a new button for the handbrake handbrake handle. Yeah, so I got the button done on that, and it works fine, it's great. So there's a place online called Thingiverse, and there's thousands of 3D prints on there ready for you to just print. You have to put them through another little program, but yeah, it's just for your printer, so your printer understands how many lines to do and where to put them and everything. But it's really good. So yeah, so I haven't printed anything for about a week or so now, so I'll go and have a look at other things to print. But yeah, so that's it really. I'm going to go and make myself some breakfast. I'm going to go and check on the camera now that I left out overnight, and see if it's still running. And I no doubt I'll come back to you before we all leave in a bit. Yeah, shame really. You could do like another day. You just like halfway through sort of the Saturday, you get so chilled, and everybody's going, "Oh, this is lovely, this," and then yeah, Sunday morning comes and it's all rush again. Never mind. Right, I'm going to stop wittering on, and I'm going to go make myself some breakfast. So I shall see you soon. Front doors are locked.
Oh yeah.
So if you got your sat
Does
nav
it do
or
it with the
whatever.
back one? Did the back one used to lock?
Yeah,
it
back
that
one,
way?
same as the back. I've got a little button on the back door,
Oh, okay.
and it labels it.
So
Oh, okay.
this is an old man's conversation about losing things. Right, we've all packed up now. I've got a few more bits to do in Nina, and then but I think these two are pretty much ready to go. So we're going to say goodbye here, and thanks for joining us for
Bye
another
here.
video. And we got another countdown. Yay!
Yay! Bye, Colin.
So,
Yeah, good one, Colin. Yeah.
yeah, they've been forgetting each other's names as well this weekend. It's not good, is
We're
it?
slowly going senile. Over the next few years, you're going to watch us slowly going senile. So that could be
You go from grey to
take
white.
a lot, mind.
more and more last of the summer wine.
Yeah. Anyway, hope you liked the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Love you.
Yay! Someone did it. See ya. See you next time. Safe trip back. No worries. Austin's off as well now. And Sammy. See you later, mate. Thanks for coming. Great to see you. Bye. And just like that, they're all gone. Here's a little squirrel. He's just having a sleep up in the warm. He's had a cold night, bless him. Oops. He's just watching them drive off. Bless him. And he can breathe now because Ella's gone. She does love to chase a squirrel. Right, that really is it. I shall see you in the next video. Bye.